Girl, so I was taping your video and then my sister brought me dinner, so I had to redo it. That's okay. So some of the cards are turned over. So for your hope everything is well, your tree, you've got the yew tree, and it speaks of regeneration. It says, this is a potent time of rebirth in which you can shed parts of your life that no longer serve you and develop new activities and attitudes. It is also a time of stillness and contemplation as you reconnect with your spiritual beliefs. You got the Soul card, radiance inside each being, driving force, curiosity, and outreach. You've got the Sword, speaks of arguments. The sword is a symbol for fighting in battles. Be prepared for arguments relating to your issue. There may be a line drawn and a need for compromise. There is always conflict surrounding this card. Cutting comments may have been made either by you or another person. And you also got Man in the Ring, One and Only, the acoustic version. Heart's Desire, the one who sets my soul on fire. So it's definitely something to do with the soul here. Soul mate, soul bond, soul contract. Somebody could be walking around the neighborhood contemplating a relationship or contemplating their spirituality or contemplating an argument or a misunderstanding. So in the past, you got the Emperor. So maybe somebody's exerting control. Maybe somebody has control issues, or maybe somebody is just a person with control. You have the Six of Cups, which is a soulmate, soul bond, soul union connection. Could also speak of childhood sweethearts, inner child, child friends, nostalgia. And you've got the Ten of Cups, which is happiness and joy. So that's the past. In the present, you have the Nine of Cups, wishes coming true, a solitary wish. You have the Hierophant, that speaks of, also goes into a realm of religion or spirituality, but it can speak, not but, and it also speaks of doing the right thing. And a commitment. Then you have the Three of Swords. If somebody has a pain in their heart hurts, probably because of the arguments, which is making them isolate themselves. And that is the present. In the future, you have the Ten of Wands. Here it says oppression, but it also speaks of a burden, releasing the burden, dropping the burden, and overcommitting. You have the Five of Pentacles, somebody feeling left out in the cold. It could speak of financial hardship, could speak of a crisis, bankruptcy, and it ends with the Sun. So all will be well. It asks that you do nothing. There's nothing else you need to do. The only thing you're looking back on is to see how far you've come forward. So let's get a clarifier for the arguments. And the Three of Swords. I'm going to get one for this Ten of Wands. Alright, you've got two aces that came out that could speak of trickery. I don't know if someone's trying to pull a fast one. The arguments speak of dire misfortune and fierce enemies, but you can, now that you know that, you can be wary of it so it doesn't have to happen to that extreme. The heartache is, I have a King of Wands here. I don't know if that's this Aries, but it speaks of successful speculations. And for the Ten of Wands, I have the Ace of Cups, love, but there's also a distrust of acquaintances who are seeking to betray you. So there could be someone a little shysty around, but it looks like you're going to be perfectly fine. Let me get an advice card. What advice do you have? I have the, excuse me, hummingbird. Ruby-throated hummingbird. Take courage and the world will reward you with bounty. I don't know if 48 could be a significant number for you. It's come out twice. It is so human to stay in unfruitful situations and uncongenial places out of fear. When in our heart we know change is needed. Not making a decision as a decision in itself, a decision to stay. Sorry, I have incense burning and it's driving my throat crazy. If months, even years of your life are passing in futile complaint, then tiny hummingbird, she weighs but 1/10 of an ounce, has come to set you a courageous example. Consider her wisdom and make it your own. So I don't know if there's something that you're trying to free yourself from or somebody's trying to free themselves from, but it's a pretty good reading in all. 10 of Cups, 9 of Cups, the Sun, the Emperor, 6 of Cups. We'll do a part 2, but I wanted to get that out there for you. All right. I hope you're well. Again, peace, love, and blessings. Thanks.